Meet ARYE King, Israeli settler and motorbike crusader. He's on a self-appointed mission from God to extend Jewish ownership over the whole of Jerusalem. Today he's in Bet Zafafa, a Palestinian neighborhood in the south of the city. He has a list of properties which he says belong to Jews. His first target, a Bedouin community that he wants to evict from this hilltop.
This property on my left is belongs to a Jew that bought it, and is facing a problem with invaders in the land. There is an order of eviction to these people that living here.
Neither the Bedouin nor their animals seem too perturbed by his claims. Next stop, a Palestinian school where ARYE King has decided to give the children a lesson in history. Or at least his version of history.
The leaflet here is a few sentences from the Quran, chapters from the Bible, saying, explaining the young children. Where are they living? They are living in the land that belongs to the Jewish nation.
The leaflet also encourages Palestinians to think about leaving the country, a kind of ethnic cleansing delivered with a velvet glove. And he's not alone. All over occupied East Jerusalem, Israeli settlers are making serious inroads into Palestinian neighborhoods, particularly those close to the old city. Here in Ras Al AMUD, a second phase is being added to this Jewish settlement, which will bring hundreds more Israelis into the area. Meanwhile, just to the north, settlers have moved into this apartment block in the Mount of Olives, and they're leaving their Palestinian neighbours in no doubt as to who's in charge.
Now, there are, as a rule, two kinds of settlements in East Jerusalem.
Danny SEIDEMANN is a lawyer who keeps a close watch on these settlements. He says they have a profound and dangerous impact on the chances for peace.
We're holding on by our fingernails to the two-state solution. Today, it is still barely possible to etch out a political boundary in Jerusalem which will be both acceptable to the parties and viable after the agreement is reached. We are very close to losing that. If current trends continue for another 6 months, year or 2 years, this all will be lost.
Israel claims Jerusalem as its undivided capital, and the government is working with the settlers to turn that vision into reality. The occupied eastern part of the city is being swallowed up, right under the nose of the international community. Yet hardly a voice is raised in protest. Jacky Rowland, Al Jazeera, Jerusalem.